did you just see that, viewers? So for those who just started watching us now, you could already guess that previously Ryan played a beautiful, beautiful keyboard piece for us, and he sang as well. And for those who didn't hear it, his voice is totes amazing. And if you want to hear it, then you can check this episode on YouTube, searching Children and Teenagers World and TV, and you could see all the episodes and his song as well by tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. Anyways, previously I said that Kanat is going to say her own written poem. I mean, look at the talent, people. So Kanat, why don't you tell us?
Alright, so I'm going to start with a poem that I wrote when I was 12. The sun smiled its goodbye. Dark divine blue streaks lit up the sky. Tornadoes twirled like ballerinas. Vines and shrubs slept on the floor, dead. The harsh touch of the wind left my skin vulnerable. The smell of animal blood lingered through my nose. Hunger screamed inside of me as I realized there was nothing to eat. Tears trickled down my cheek as I realized that there were mountains of rubbish filling the earth. No one spoke for the trees, felt for the bees, or fought for the leaves. This is what happens when no one cares. Silence is violence.
Wow. That was, you wrote that. I can't believe it. Wow. I mean, I'm totally amazed. So how old were you when you wrote this poem?
I wrote this when I was like 9, and I constantly develop on all of my poems.
Wow. You wrote other poems as well?
I have a collection. It's about like family relationships and stuff like that.
Okay, so what was your inspiration when you wrote this poem? What is it about? What made you write this poem?
I have a strong bond with all the members of my family, and they've just always inspired and encouraged me to believe and do whatever I want. So I feel like I owe this to them.
Wow, I think your parents are really proud of you. I mean, wow. So did you share this poem at school with anybody?
Yes, we had a project about nature where we talked about how to improve nature within the community because of global warming and stuff like that. So I read out my poem to try and inspire some people to become more involved with helping the environment.
What are your views on global warming? How do you think that we can live more sustainably?
We can. It's really hard though, because if you think we use technology every day. We are using it right now, for example.
Yeah.
And like we should do some days of like we have to reduce some pollution and stuff. And I think the way they can do it is like do some special days or events that no one can use electricity kind of in a way, like it's something like, I don't know, like an event, something like Easter, Christmas. They can do also a day that we can't use electricity and stuff,
Okay,
like just to
but-
be in nature, like meet the nature,
Yeah.
because a lot of people today like they're
could
pretty
just-
lazy.
Yeah,
like,
we could just live like the people who lived like centuries ago without electricity and
Yeah.
all that, and perhaps also I think that would get us a bit angry as well, because the more the world is developing, the more pollution, the more global warming, and the more these problems are rising, right? So I don't really think that there is a way to stop it, but if we could, if some people live more sustainably, like instead of doing reforestation, why don't we just use rubber tapping methods and all that? I think that's a way of living a bit more sustainably, isn't it? But anyways, moving on from that topic, actually no, keeping on that topic about studies. So what subjects did you choose for GCSE?
I chose triple science, history, and French.
And how about you?
I chose Year Triple Science, and then I chose PE GCSE and Music GCSE.
Okay then. Well, viewers, guess what time it is? I think you've guessed it already. It's riddles time. Anyways, on riddles time, I ask a quiz type question to each one of you, and if you get I'll give you 3 chances actually, and if you get the answer right, well done to you, and if you get the answer wrong, don't worry, because I'm gonna tell you the answer. Okay?
Yeah.
No? Okay. Anyways, I'll start with you, Kainat. So which word starts with the letter E, has the letter E in the middle, and ends with the letter E?
Eerie.
Eerie could be, but that's kind of right. Do you know the answer?
Eminem. No, wait, that ends with M. Wait, I was really close though.
Well, should I tell you the answer, guys?
Yeah.
Do you want to know? Well, viewers, if you got it right, then well done to you. I'm saying it before, but anyways, the answer was envelope.
No.
Wait,
Ah, yeah.
you see that?
Yeah.
Like the last T is, it doesn't really sound like it's fancy. Anyways, that's a riddle for you. It's gonna be a bit easier than yours. Okay, a yellow house is yellow, a white house is white. What color is a green house?
Okay. It's basically made of glass, so
Oh my gosh, you got the answer. Actually, people usually go with the green.
Yeah.
But because it's the greenhouse, that
yeah, it's made
greenhouse.
of glass. Like.
Yeah, it's made of glass. It was actually easy. But
You got an easy question, that's not fair.
anyway, don't. But because we are two girls here and just a boy here, so I would like to ask you one question, and even if that's not a compliment towards us, but what I would like to ask you is that what is something that you really hate about girls?
Look, that look. Okay. If I have to be really, I have to say the truth, but I think girls are kind of hard to understand sometimes. Like that's.
They are not boys. I think boys are hard to
Yes.
understand, isn't it? Okay,
No,
then
boys are really straight and forward. Like
No.
they are.
No. Like you guys have such ego and pride all the time. It's like no one can say something rude to you, especially girls. Otherwise, you get like
Yes.
your ego
No,
gets hurt.
you can say anything you want to me. I will not get angry. Like. anything.
Well, okay, let's accept that. Then, what do you think that it's a negative thing in a boy?
About girls or boys?
Boys.
Boys. I feel like boys are less confident to express their emotions. They like to keep things to themselves, and I think that's generally unhealthy for their mind and generally for their like physical health. So I feel like that all boys should be empowered to just express their emotions and like express their knowledge, because I feel like a lot of boys are afraid of being called nerds, so they don't feel like studying.
Yeah. Do
harder
you agree with
subjects.
that as a boy yourself?
Yeah, if I just want to say one thing, that's if a boy expresses too much himself and he's like kind of emotional, there's a possibility that his friends can call him like a girl, because like that, usually being emotional is kind of like stereotype for girls, so that's
Yeah,
why a lot of
I get
people.
that.
It happened to me. That's why I don't really complain about that much stuff. If I have something bad in life, I just carry
Cope
on.
up with it,
Yeah.
isn't it?
I don't really care about that.
Viewers, we have come towards the end for today, and it was amazing to meet you two guys. And I think the audience enjoyed a lot watching you. And from his having a conversation with him, we can say that we should always be who we are. I think stereotyping, discrimination is such a thing that should stop in the world. Otherwise, we would all be the same. We'd all be in the same gender. We would all have the same face. We would all be from the same country and from the same ethnicity. Actually, the differences amongst us is what we should celebrate. So, for boys, don't feel nervous before expressing your feelings. Do express your feelings, because even boys can cry. Boys can show depression. That's who we are, and that's who we should be. So if you want to join our show, you tveurope.net. Until then, stay well and be happy and be yourself. Don't care about the world, just be yourself. Thank you for watching us. See you on every other Saturday. Bye.